Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing okay today. Oh, looks like I'm having problems already with the focus of my webcam, but that's okay. As you can see, first off, thank you very much for everyone for coming. I think I'm peeking off a bit too loud there. Turn myself down a little bit there. There we are. Ask everyone how my audio's doing as I'm saying good morning or good afternoon, depending on what case may be. Could be good evening. Thought we go ahead and just relax a little bit and take time to paint a little oil painting. I'm going to do a little bit of a seascape here. What I've got going on is I just have white going on up here, and then I actually painted the back of this black gesso. So white gesso on the top and black gesso on the bottom. Thank you very much there, hon. And I covered the top here with some liquid white. And then we had a gradient of getting a little bit more blue to a little bit more lighter and lighter green. Alizarin crimson with some phthalo blue, some Persian blue with some yellow ochre, and then right down at the bottom here, some phthalo blue and some phthalo green, and a little bit of, in the bottom corner here, some Van Dyke brown. Those are all very transparent color flavors. So without further ado, let's get a little bit closer here. See if I can get this webcam to focus in for me here. I love technology sometimes. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and we will grab. Actually, we'll move the camera just a little bit over here. Here we are. We're going to start working on this sky here. Taking just a 1-inch brush here. And we're going to mix, well, let's go ahead and go through these colors real quick. I got some titanium white over here. I got some midnight black, some phthalo blue, some Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson, phthalo green, and then in this order we have Indian yellow, yellow ochre, and cadmium yellow. So we're going to start with a little bit of phthalo blue, and just a little bit. But we're also going to get just a little bit also of this midnight black. And then just a splash, and we're not going to mix this in very much, of alizarin crimson. Alrighty. We are just going to start just by blocking in a little bit of color. Hope everyone's week has been going okay. My week has been not too bad. A little bit more of this red in here, and just That's the nice thing about sky is skies can have lots of different colors to it. It doesn't necessarily have to be uniform. I'm making crisscross strokes here. My little 1-inch brush here. There we are. And if you're just coming in, got a little bit of phthalo blue going on with a tiny little bit of alizarin crimson here that I didn't want to mix in too necessarily. That's true. I do come home today. For those of you who don't know, I am at work right now at my other job. So if a call does come in, I am going to need to go rather quickly. Alrighty. So now I'm going to take just a little bit more this time here of this midnight black. Now, if you were to give midnight black a little bit of white, you will notice that it's kind of almost purple, almost bluish in color. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little shadow piece, well, a little bit more of this black in here. Shadow part of this of these clouds in here. A little bit more black. Let's get it down here. Ooh. You also notice here that, the line is going to get a little blurred right at the bottom here, but that's okay because we're going to be going over that line a couple of times. Don't you worry. kind of wash that off and get most of the paint off of it here. Then I'm going to take the corner of the brush here and I'm just going to start blending this in here. If I blend it too much, I'm going to lose all this different light and dark texture that I have in here. It has all become one uniform color, and boy, it might look okay a little bit, but you'll be disappointed with me. All about the shadows. Alrighty. And we're just kind of blending this all in here. If I blend it too aggressively, very nice and new coming in from the shadows. Then I'm going to take just a little bit of this cadmium yellow. Cadmium yellow. I don't know why I can't pronounce it today. And I'm going to mix it in with a bit of this titanium white. Get it right on the end here. And we'll just kind of get this going on in here. There we are. Alrighty. We're going to put this to the side here real quick. Grab another one of these 1-inch brushes that is clean, ready to go, and we're going to just meld this all in kind of together. Kind of an interesting last couple of days that we've been having here out where I live. Can't really go into too much detail, but it's been interesting to say the least. I'll put a little bit more color in here. When we mix this too much in with the blue, we're going to end up with a very, very green sky. Alrighty. And then we'll do this. So we'll fluff up these clouds a little bit, give it kind of an upward. And then, after we clean off this brush here, I love the blues. Well, thank you. Let's go across this here just to remove the brush strokes. Nice and easy though. You did this too hard and you're gonna really just make your painting look flat. All right. Add this up here just a little bit here. There. Just getting rid of them brush strokes there. Now, we're going to skip ahead just a little bit. We're going to break a little bit of a rule, and you kind of do that when you have a little bit more of a seascape coming in, because this is going to have a little bit of sea to it. Unlike another seascape which I did here just recently, this one is during the day, not during the evening, during the nighttime. But what we need to do is we need to grab ourselves a fan brush. We're going to grab just a little bit more of this yellow here, the yellow-white combo, but we're going to mostly just get white. So it just has just a tinge, just a very slight tint. Alrighty. Now, we're going to be looking at a few different rules today that we're possibly going to be, we're going to be breaking potentially. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start here. Now, actually, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pick up the darkness behind me. because you need darkness in order to show the light. There we are. Nice darkness going on here. And we're going to come in and go ahead and a little bit of a wavy wave, kind of like this here. Just like so. See, I told you that we would figure out this horizon and how it was going to look. I know you trusted me, but... Oh. Why, hello. It's me. How you doing? Welcome in. You can see we're doing a little bit of painting here today. You have a look at what we started off with here. We got a bit of a sky going on with some clouds. And now we're just putting in some water. Painting with oil today. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to paint with oil before. It's not a medium that a lot of people have had a chance to really mess around with, which is too bad, really. Alrighty. Now we're going to come in on this one. We're going to just do, again, a little bit of planning. I come down, up, over. Okay. That's just generally planning what we're going to do in the future here. Just blocking this in like so. Okay. That is enough of that just for now. We're going to set that down there. Oh, that's true. Kitty does have her Euro dance this evening, as she does on a Friday evening. Definitely looking forward to that. Alrighty. Going to block in a little bit. Now we're going to go back to the background just a little bit here. And take a little black and mix it with this Van Dyke brown. And we're going to, bit of a bravery being right at the moment. Question is, can we do it? Ooh, looks like we did. Oh no, we've ruined our lovely clouds. Now, what we're mostly looking for here is just this outward edge. Okay. Ooh. Open up my odorless paint thinner, which is what I use to clean my brushes with. Okay, and just clean it off a little bit before I go back into the same color. I just wanted to get rid of some of that white that was on there. I'm glad that you're able to join me today, join us today. It'll be a very interesting painting when I get done here. Yeah, again, just catching the edge. Okay. Then what I can do then, after I get that, I take another just regular old 1-inch brush, and I'm going to take the top of this here and I'm going to just pull it down. Again, we're keeping that edge nice and, well, all right. because that lightness there created a bit of a lighter color, that means we can come in again. Same color. Bit of black mixed with some Brandac brown. And say we'll put in another. Ooh. There it is. There we are. Set this down for a moment. Grab this again. There we are. Ooh, think we could do it again? Let's try it one more time. This time we're going to go with a little bit more black. As it is getting further and further into the foreground, becomes darker and darker. And if we take this here, we can almost do this some story just by brush strokes. Just by putting a bit of compare and contrast in the brush strokes here and there. I hope everyone's having a good day today. It has been a little bit since I've been able to stream. For those of you who don't know, my computer unfortunately took a dive. My CPU kind of was malaligned when I put it in the last time. Ended up frying it. So yes, it was my own fault, and I admit it. But do have a new motherboard and chip waiting for me when I get home later on today. So I should be able to get that all put together, hopefully. And by next week, I go to stream. And I suppose everyone is going to be there, right? There we are. There we go. A bit of a wave there. I see it now. Didn't before, but I see it now. Okay. Maybe this weekend. Yeah, maybe. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. Alrighty. I think I'm going to extend this out just a little bit here. I want it to come out just a little bit further out. There, that looks better. That looks better. Okay. I knew it didn't look right in my mind. I just had to figure it out for myself. Now, it's time for us to have a little bit of fun with this water. Need to pick out the right brush, though. Need to find me a small, what they call a filbert brush. And it is a brush. Here we are. I think I will go with one of these two. They are thin, but they are really good in order to scrub a canvas with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this odorless paint thinner, which is what I use to clean my brushes with, and thin down this white. Thin it down. Now remember, it's already got just a tiny little bit of this yellow in it. Remember that a thin paint will stick to a thick paint, not the other way around. At least when you're trying to paint in very, very... Oh, they are looking some stormy waters. You're right. Oh, well, thank you for enjoying yourself there, Maine, especially since it's your first time. Alrighty. It is time to start working on a bit of a crashing wave. What I'm gonna do is I'm really just gonna scrub this in here. Oh. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Ari. I forgot. I suppose people will be starting to resub today. About a month ago that I did that I got my affiliate. Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. A second month subscribed. I'm glad at least something is picking up. I guess Frosty Tools has been having a difficult time across the Twitchverse as of late. At least that's what I've been told. Okay. Getting this nice and scrubbed in here. And I think just do one of those right there. Okay. We'll just slowly bring this up. Just like so. Well, thank you. Thank you. I have been painting for a few years now, but not as many as you may think. I just started painting kind of on a whim on one Christmas, actually. It's what, about 5-6 years now? Maybe even longer than that? 6 years, I think, since I asked my children to get me to give this a try. Because I really didn't know what to expect. I'm not the kind of person that usually gets into this kind of thing. I was more on the tech side in school. But I picked this up, picked up the canvas and the paintbrushes, and found out that I have a little bit of talent. So 2019. So that is how many years? 5 years. 5 years this year. The most I've drawn is stick figures. Same here. All I was drawing before was stick figures. So it's still it amazes me that I'm able to do anything like this. I'm going to go ahead and just throw in this wave just like this, coming down. Okay. Now, what we're going to have to do here is start making some inlets like this. There we are. There. Oh, I suppose we need to be able to see what I'm doing down here. I apologize. There we are. There we are. Putting in some of these like so. Alrighty. See if I can get some of this harder to move around paint here out of my brushes here. But I've been painting since 2019, as my wife Fidget has said. Her and the boys all kind of pitched in and got me this, that, and the other, and I've been kind of painting here and there ever since. I find it to be very relaxing. I find it to be very motivating. Especially nowadays, considering what I do. I'm a paramedic EMT, so it gives me a chance. I grabbed my knife over here, by the way, on the pallet while I'm talking here. We'll move this filbert brush out of the way. I'm a paramedic, and sometimes my job can be a bit bleak. So, especially the things that I really can't control, which is most of my job. But that's okay, because on this canvas, I get to be in control. I get to decide what goes where. And if I don't want something, it doesn't go in. And if I do want something, it goes in. All it takes is a little bit of practice. I am going to put in a little stone here. I'm using my knife in which to do it with. And that water there is going to break upon this stone. Now, we will get to the bottom here when we get there. Still doing the mid ground here. I am going to take this filbert brush. And mix in some of this cadmium yellow. And maybe a little bit too much of this phthalo blue. That's okay. There we are. Lighten this up a little bit as far as putting some paint thinner in there. I want to get this nice and thin. Don't know what everyone has planned for the weekend. I pretty much plan on taking it easy for the weekend. I've had a short 36-hour shift. Nice to be able to go home and relax for a little bit before I go ahead and start working around on the house yet, as always is. I need to grab me a small, here we are, liner brush. Take some of this really thin green, and we will I needed a little bit lighter than that, so I'm going to put a little bit of titanium white in there to lighten it up the hue just a little bit. There we are. Now I still wanted a bit more blue. Because it really is going to just churn up in here. Especially up against here. Just put in a little bit of highlights here and there. I'm going to put in just a little bit more of an accent so we can definitely see the sun and the lightness reflecting off the top of this wave. And you find that it's not sticking, add some more paint thinner. Again, a thick paint. Oh, hi, Mikey. How you doing? It's okay. There we go. There we are as the waves come crashing in and over. All right. Now I'm going to take just a little fan brush. Get some very, very thin titanium white. Very thin. Because thin is going to, again, stick. It's going to break upon. And it is just going to break upon. It reminds me of, what is it? Batman, The Dark Knight Rises, I believe, where it's break yourself upon my body. I remember that quote. Oh, I'm always hopeful for what the future brings there, Mikey. Alrighty. Okay. A little bit more of this. And we'll just have the water just kind of coming over the side here. There we are. And then since we're just going about it and we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and grab our knife again. Grab some of this of the dark. Mix it in with the white. Take us a corner of it. And we'll put a little highlight on the top of this here. It's a little bit lighter than I wanted it to be, so I'm going to darken it up a bit too. Put another layer on the top here. Look at that. Okay. Now you're wondering, what is that brown piece that we have at the bottom here? I mean, we've kind of built up to this corner here. As you can see, we've kind of covered up a lot of it here. What are we going to do over here? Well, we're going to make a little bit of a beach scene. All right. Grab me some of this paper towel here. I hope everyone's day is going okay. The people that have come, people that I have yet asked if anyone's got anything going on for this weekend. Hi, Jocelyn. How are you? Ooh. It's a really far out view of the ocean here, Jocelyn. You're actually right here. Can you almost see? I'm kidding, of course. Sure, she's going, yeah, that's real funny. Ha 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 ha. So, what are we going to do right here? Why? We're going to build up here. Already have the darkness. I'm going to take some of these yellows here. I am going to put in a bit of a beach area. A little bit of this. This brown in here too. That's so nice to see everyone in the community coming out. Just a slight bit of beach there. Then I will get a little bit more of this really, really nice light. Just put this kind of in like so. Right the way up in here. And you know what we really need in here? Yeah. Yep. I didn't know about it until just now. We're going to take some of this Van Dyke Brown. We're going to put in tree right here. Oh, yeah. If you're going to put in one, might as well put in a second one while you're at it. In fact, we're going to go all the way up here. All the way up here. And up here. Yep. Then I'm going to take some of this lovely green color that we made. Yeah. Maybe some of this phthalo green we got sitting in here too. We are going to, no, I need a little bit lighter than that. Take a little bit of this. And we are going to put in maybe a little bit darker too. Yeah. A little bit of highlight on the top of this. going to grab this other filbert brush, start mixing up some of this brown and white up that we had made earlier. So I do believe this has got there we are. Okay, a little bit more of the white. Maybe a coconut? Alrighty, we'll throw a coconut in there just for Mikey. Alrighty. And then we need a coconut. All right. There we are. There are 4 coconuts. Okay. I think with that, well, we have a beach, we have a oh. How could I have forgotten? We needed to blend this up a little bit. Silly me. There we are. Yes. Yes. Now, I think the only other thing that I need to do here now is just put in a signature. It is a little bit of a shorter stream today just because, again, I am operating off of my laptop, which is my backup of my backup. So with that, I am going to sign this one and then see if we can find someone that we can go to. Oh, well, thank you, Ari. As usual, you are just a little sweetheart. I have the best mods. What can I say? Okay. There's a signature for you. Thank you. Thank you. Here is a better picture of the entirety of it. This will be available here pretty shortly here on my Etsy store, which is available. We'll go ahead and hit this here. There we are. I only have currently prints available. I am still working out the details as far as getting the originals put up on the store. But other than that, is there anyone I believe that I could raid out to? Let us see if I have anyone just real quick. Hope everyone has a really good week. Okay, I do believe I have someone that I can raid out to. So again, thank you very much for coming and spending time with me this afternoon. Sorry that it was a short one this afternoon, but gonna go ahead and raid out to Stone to Bone. He is a 420 friendly channel. So, but anyway, I believe right now he's playing Path of Exiles too, like just about everyone. But anyway, everyone have a good day, be safe, and we will see you next time.